she has no training, just holds some sort of.
You just have to be on with the classes.
That's it.
Yeah. Smart, right? So that's always worked for me, unless we were different. Doesn't mean it was done right.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah, I think pretty lax, especially these days.
Call the meeting to order. First item is approval of the agenda.
I move we approve the agenda.
Second.
Been moved and second, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed nay. Motion passes. Next is the consent agenda. Any questions or anything on those? No, I'll entertain a motion.
Move we approve the consent agenda.
Second.
Been moved and second, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed nay. Motion passes. Doesn't appear that anybody is here to speak from the public. So let's get down to new business. The first item under new business is the appointment to the library board. And the suggestion from the president was Megan Latrell Gus. I think that's how you pronounce her name. So that is who I'm putting forward for appointment. Just need an approval.
I move we approve the appointment of Megan Latrell Gus for the library board.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed nay. Motion passes. Next item is under new business is the amendment to the lease and operation agreement for the Baldwin Golf Course. Few changes from the last one. It extends their lease, continues the $4,000 payment until the building's paid off, and then we were going to set up a golf course fund for them so that those lease payments can go into there for future improvements of the golf course. We can obviously terminate this lease, we have to build that never lease, but we give 24 months notice. I don't foresee that ever being an issue, but that is something we need to discuss. Other than that, it's just really the same, just extend their lease.
I have a question about the alcohol thing that you did earlier. I read it and it said it, covers members, like for men's night or whatever. I'm just wondering that, does everybody have to be a member in order for that to be?
No, you can't stipulate to that degree, it just allows for the alcohol
Okay.
on the premises.
Well, the reason I'm asking, I was thinking of starting a ladies league and.
I know somebody else that was.
Well, my wife tried to start last year, kind of the year before too. It's been kind of tough to jumpstart and organize. Men's night's been going on for 50 years.
Yeah.
It's
well,
kind of, yeah.
I'm gonna see what interest there is, but I just wanted to know if that covers, if we're out there, if that covers us also.
I think we probably have to pass another one because those were stipulated to Wednesday nights.
Right, that was just strictly
So
for
we
men's
would
night.
just need to go.
Whatever night you want to do it on, I think we do the same thing.
Yeah, we just need another special application, which I don't think would be really cool.
No, yeah, it was kind of, that was a sticky point. They were doing it on Thursday nights or Friday, I think it's Thursday nights. And it was kind of like, no BYOB because of that, so.
Okay.
Same thing.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah. Well, you know. Other than that, any other questions on the lease amendment? If not, I'll entertain a motion.
I move we approve the lease amendment and operation agreement for the Baldwin City Golf Course.
Second.
Moved and seconded, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed nay. Motion passes. Next is committee reports, budget and finance court.
Yeah, let's see here. So we met on the 8th. Met with the library, they wanted to kind of discuss the mill levy cap. They're still wanting to move forward with the request to remove the mill levy cap. We sort of discussed the complications of Kansas Senate Bill 13 around that. Had Baker Tilly, Ben Harvey from Baker Tilly, kind of shed some light on some of the, as we're learning, how this is going to impact us locally as well as the library, and then that mill levy cap there as well. Regardless of what happens with Senate Bill 13, when it gone over library they still want that library or that mill levy cap removed. And we kind of gave them some direction, as the library board, to go out and start the, public outreach, public education about the mill levy increase, sort of how we did with our building and all that, the sales tax. So, that was just sort of the direction that the committee gave them about that. We talked with them a lot about how Senate Bill 13 is going to affect us as a council and the budget. We ultimately decided that we're going to be revenue neutral this year, for 2021, or for 2022, and then kind of see how everything shakes out with that, since it's all new to everybody, and then kind of make a decision there. We kind of be revenue neutral for 2022 and the end of this budget year. Other than that, that was it. That was it for.
And just expand on that a little bit, the idea is to keep it revenue neutral, to give us time as a city and community to want to learn about Senate Bill 13, and then do our community outreach to our citizens to teach them how the new budget process is going to go. Do that. So, yeah, I got some other comments.
Cool. Yeah.
All right, community development, you again.
No, we haven't met since last meeting. We meet again on the 26th at 4 o'clock.
Public safety, Julie.
We did not meet, and the next meeting will be on May 11th.
I should mention, the next budget meeting is Friday the 23rd. Love that out.
Public works, Julie.
We met on April 8th, and there were new transformers ordered for the car wash because they had some that failed, and so I haven't heard if those are in or not, but anyway, the panels of the swimming pool are done, so it's all set up to go. There was some salvage parts from Holton for generation, and so now they have lots of backup inventory on hand. The West Water Tower is being painted and will have the new city logo on it. There was a problem with the water pumping station with the pump. A new one was installed on April 6th, and they ordered new clay valves for the pumps, and the old ones were from 1978. So it's probably about time. Water break in Sullivan Square building, BG Consultants, we're going to check on that, and they should be fixing that. And then the next meeting is May 13th at 9 o'clock.
Legislative Brown.
Well, last council meeting, I said that we maybe should shut down legislative, but it sounds like we have something to look at and work on. The mayor and I just talked about ordinancing for alcohol consumption at Sullivan Square. We don't believe that we have anything in place for that. So legislative committee can take a look at that. Normally, our meeting would be third Wednesday of the month, but maybe we should try to go for something earlier in case you want something in front of the council before the summer season starts.
Oh, I need to, I don't know if that's a special event, I guess, Glenn, this is a question for you on that. Do we pass an ordinance that allows BYOB in?
Yeah, let me look at, remember, I think the debate last time we had with this was about that common consumption area, and we thought maybe that would fit into that. Turns out that was really more than we wanted to tackle, I guess. It didn't work out for that area. So yeah, we've been doing these as special events, as we're to allow whatever. So I think we can continue to do that. That goes event by event then. So who's ever sponsoring an event usually fills out whatever.
But you can do a special event application for every weekend of the year.
You could, if that's what you wanted. That's a little bit odd, but yeah. And it's usually who's got an event going on. They'll come in and fill out a special event permit, and if they want to allow that, then that's what we do.
Let's look at other options in legislation.
Yeah. So if you want to, I think you're thinking about a more permanent
Yeah.
designation rather than doing step one by one.
Correct.
So yeah, let's see if that's allowable under Kansas law. So
I have a few other examples of an ordinance in Concordia with Broadway Plaza that they tried, so you can look at that and give you a few other examples. But Glenn's right, that common consumption area didn't seem like it was a good fit for our size of town, but maybe we can revisit that too. So, okay, so I will get with Scott and let everybody know, and I'll let you know when our meeting is, because we probably want to do that before May 19th, given the rec and everybody's going to have events there. Starting up soon.
Probably the sooner the later, sooner the better.
We included the financial reports that Ben Hart's now doing over at Baker Chili's. If you have any questions on that, let me know. He included a lot of data in there, and it's a different format than what you've had in the past, so it takes a little bit to digest there. So if you're into a lot of financial numbers, it's a good read.
It's much appreciated. I'm not a financial number guy. If I can understand it, then it's probably pretty enough.
That's the idea, to get more of a straightforward. The previous one was more geared toward me, actually, because that's the kind of report that I've had for years and years in second-class cities. It was you were required to do that quarterly, so that's what that looked like. Ben's doing something that's a little more friendly to the general public and the council, so that's the change in that. And the police department statistics report is pretty straightforward. I don't know if you have any questions on that. It's just our usual gathering of statistics. And we do have a communications report, so you can see sort of the reach of our media efforts. And as you can usually see, they go up and down by the topic and what's been going on. There's certain topics that attract people, and some that just don't. And sometimes it's a surprise, but we do get a lot of traffic on our social media and on our website, and it's good to see that people are really engaged, and a lot of people, whether they agree or disagree or whatever, they appreciate the effort that we put information out. So it's always a learning experience. We don't do everything perfect all the time, but that's just the way social media works. So anyway, I don't know if you have any questions about that or not, or okay, all right. Just a couple more things. This apparently is the season for a lot of personnel changes. Our committee met with we had two people apply. Well, we interviewed two people for the code enforcement position, and made an offer today. And he's going to come back tomorrow or the next day, or certainly by the end of this week, and give me his answer on that. We had two excellent candidates. Both of them would really work out. So, and then also we have interviews set up for early next week on the city clerk side. Our interview committee is going to get together. We have 3 candidates there, and this week I was part of another personnel committee for the new chamber / Main Street director. We had a couple of really good candidates for that, and the chamber board met this morning, and they're going to make an offer to one of those candidates. I don't know if they've made an announcement yet, but they were thinking they might do it by the end of the day, but I did not hear yet. But anyway, again, a couple of really good candidates, hard to choose, but I think they made a really good choice. So yeah, it's just everything all happens all at once for some reason. I don't know why that works out, but it does. And next week, Wednesday afternoon, Thursday, and Friday, I'll be at a conference, and I think Rob and Jeff will also be at a conference in Wichita. It's the annual Kansas Municipal Utilities League conference they have down there. Didn't have it last year for the first time in probably 100 years. So we're going to pick it back up on kind of a limited basis this year. And so, but it's a great conference to go to. So I'm looking forward to that.
That's the first in-person conference I've heard.
It's the first, yeah. They're going to do kind of a hybrid thing. They're going to try to do social distancing and do some of it. I don't know. I don't know actually exactly how they're going to do this. But they've actually limited the amount of people. We can only send 3 people. So each city is capped at 3. The vendors are kind of limited. So we'll see how it works out.
Still positive.
Yeah, it's still a positive sign. So they didn't want to go 2 years without that conference. So.
Council comments? The only reminder I have is our work session on Tuesday is supposed to be for the initial budgets. I know it will be Ben, so you might want to verify that.
Okay, yeah.
We got that on his calendar. And that's it. I'll take a motion to adjourn.
We adjourn.
Second.
Moved in second, all in favor say aye.
Aye.